Patti LaBelle stood in her immaculate kitchen, a whirlwind of flour and a symphony of spices. The scent of sweet potato pie, a culinary masterpiece, filled the air, a stark contrast to the familiar aroma of hairspray and stage lights that had once defined her life. It had been a long and winding journey from belting out Lady Marmalade to perfecting her pie crust, but for Patti, it felt like the most natural progression in the world. Her love for food wasn't a sudden revelation, it was an inherited legacy. Growing up in Philadelphia, Patti's mother, Bertha, was the undisputed queen of the kitchen. Mama could make a feast out of nothing, Patti would often recall, her eyes twinkling. Bertha's cooking was more than just sustenance, it was an act of love, a balm for the soul. Whether it was her famous fried chicken after a church service or her comforting collard greens on a cold day, every dish told a story, every bite a memory. Patti spent countless hours by her mother's side, watching, learning, absorbing the unspoken wisdom passed down through generations of Southern cooks. Even as her musical career soared, reaching stratospheric heights and earning her the title of Godmother of Soul, food remained a constant source of comfort and joy. Touring the world, she'd often find herself in hotel kitchens, charming the chefs into sharing their secrets, or whipping up a home-cooked meal for her band and crew, transforming sterile spaces into warm, familial havens. Her dressing room wasn't just for vocal warm-ups. It often doubled as a makeshift dining room filled with the aroma of her latest culinary experiment. The turning point, the official bridge from stage to stove, came gradually. Friends and family, who had long savored her dishes at private gatherings, began to insist she share her talents with a wider audience. "Patti, this pie is out of this world. You have to sell these," became a recurring refrain. And then, there was the moment she realized she was cooking not just for pleasure but for healing. After enduring personal losses and navigating the pressures of the music industry, the kitchen became her sanctuary, a place where she could pour her heart and soul into something tangible, something that brought immediate, delicious joy to others. Her inspiration for cooking was multifaceted. First and foremost, it was a profound tribute to her mother. Every time she kneaded dough or seasoned a pot of greens, she felt her mother's presence, a comforting whisper guiding her hand. It was also about nurturing. As a performer, she gave her voice. As a cook, she gave nourishment, a different but equally powerful form of connection. And then there was the joy of creation, the satisfaction of transforming simple ingredients into something extraordinary. The sweet potato pie in particular held a special significance. It was her mother's recipe, tweaked and perfected over decades. It wasn't just a dessert, it was a symbol of home, of tradition, of love. When it finally hit the shelves of Walmart, the demand was instantaneous and overwhelming. People lined up not just for a pie, but for a taste of Patti's legacy, a piece of her heart. Patti LaBelle, the Grammy-winning superstar, had seamlessly transitioned into Patti LaBelle, the culinary mogul. But for her, it wasn't about the accolades or the sales figures. It was about sharing her love, her heritage, and a slice of pure, unadulterated joy, one sweet potato pie at a time. The roar of the crowd had been replaced by the happy hum of satisfied eaters. And for Patti, that was the most beautiful music of all. Make her a black lady.